the Bilsy Lego show.
Oh, that was a good one.
We have
That
some
was a good
stories
one.
for you guys.
That was a good one.
The sad part is, it's true.
It's 100% legit, bro.
That is disgusting.
Yep.
That is disgusting, and I'm also curious.
Oh man! And I kid you not. Like I showed him the message and everything. I'm like, mate. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it was. Oh,
I like it.
Mate.
I like it.
And then an offline story is the Saturday. The timing that we had was 10 times better.
yeah.
That's an offline story. But if anybody's in the chat, welcome. Hello, what's up?
Hey, Grizz.
G'day, Grizz. G'day, Per. Per was there on the Saturday. Good seeing you, my friend.
Friday.
Yeah, you weren't there on the Saturday, were you? You were there only on the Friday.
Nah, we had to hightail home because we were both working Saturday.
Was the flights home uneventful?
No, it was just as eventful as the flight down.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yep. Hey, Jason. Hey, Claire.
Hey, gang. How is everyone? Just warming up some pages for you. So I've got some stuff to talk about, stuff to share, stuff to have a laugh at, like far out. Yeah, man. The last half of Friday was definitely proper eventful, but we'll get there. We'll do it in steps. We'll do it in step by steps. We still got to talk about, a few Lego things before we get crazy about our trip and our adventure and what happened. And, it was it was good. First off, and I guess we're not going to talk about them too much. And I shout out to people listening to us on Spotify now as well on the podcast. Lego Australia actually talked about our podcast when we visited them when we were down there as well.
Are you serious? Good.
I'll tell you why though. There was well, no, I talked to them about Twitch. They talked to me about podcasts back and forward, but we definitely have some awesome news. Yeah, Helena, I have for a while now. Well, some come down, but every Monday show, I rip the audio off and it goes straight to Spotify. So if you legit search Bilsy Lego Show, it's on Spotify. Yes, and Grizz, thanks for reminding everybody about Rick James's bricks competition. We still do have the competition running all month of November. We have that clear box that Bill has of pink 1x1s. Follow that link, fill out the form every time we stream. That's how you get your chance.
Yeah, so don't forget to get your guesses in for tonight because the form's open again now. Grizz has put the link there. So, yeah, get your guesses for tonight's episode in and do something different to your last guest and just have a stab in the dark.
And yes, you cannot see our radio faces on Spotify. We ain't like, what's old mate's name? Joe Rogan. Do you know if you go on Spotify and listen to Joe Rogan podcast, you get the video?
Huh.
Really?
Yeah. Helena pinned the link. Thank you very much. You're awesome. Now, quick one, I guess, for all you nerds out there that missed it, that spent a lot of money online, Bricklink. We talked about how down it was last week, what could have went on. It's back up and running. Everything looks as good as what it was. I didn't dig too deep on anything, but they reckon nothing happened to anybody's account. It was just saved in the nick of time, so to speak, and they've redone it and talked about updating security, blah, blah, blah. But as we've got some stories, we'll tick and flick that one, move on. Bricklink's back so people can get buying again. Avengers Tower, we didn't talk about that, but that's now out, and that is McMassive.
It is.
McMassive.
It is McMassive. I mean, have you seen, I think, is there a photo that Jay might have put up comparing it next to the modular? It literally makes... Yeah, massive minifig count. But it makes the modular... I feel that this could almost be a tower you'd even buy, Henry.
It's as big as Iceberg.
Is that Iceberg? No, that's not... Bro, come on, man. That's not Iceberg. Russ.
That is not right. But yes. So I know Grizzly, especially Grizz, and a few others that are your Marvel fans, Marvel nerds, Daily Bugle size building fans. This is up there. Oh, Holly's in the chat. What's up, Holly? Good seeing you as well, Holly.
Hey, Holly.
Friday.
Yeah.
Hey, Holly.
It was awesome. But yes, like we said, knock out some of the stuff because we will get into. Man, we got some good stories from our trip. Bloody hell.
Yep.
And obviously the GWP that comes with that tower was an ugly taxi.
Yeah, but it's relevant though.
Okay. I'm sure it's all relevant, but and like we mentioned, I can't remember who we were talking to, like we mentioned that the difference now in the prices from the American to the Australian has changed too. So go say 12 months ago, something that was 500 US would have been 850, 900 Australian. Now this is 500 US and 749 dollary dues. So
yeah, so it's quite a good conversion for a change.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk world's biggest Lego store. Now we book flights, right? Now I don't know if this is how we explain this. We're stupid. Well, I'm going to say first off, Bill's stupid because he didn't adapt himself for daylight savings, did he? So we booked the flights. We worked out that the flights land at 4:50 Sydney, and we had to go from the airport and meet you pretty much by 5:30 at the store.
When you told me, I was like, no way.
Well, we'll get to that, man. We would have made it, by the way. We made it in less than 25 minutes.
We would have made it. And in my defense, when I booked, it showed us landing at 3:50 because the website wasn't allowing for daylight saving time. So yeah, one job. I know, one job. Stupid daylight savings.
So anyway, so I said to him, I've done it before. We'll go to there, and I think I did it a couple of times when I've left you in Melbourne or when we've gone around and whatever. Sometimes you go to the airport early, and you might be lucky enough they actually legit squeeze you early flight, no charge, a few extra seats, get on. So we got to Gold Coast Airport at what was it, 12? Maybe I can't remember. Oh, a bit earlier maybe.
Yeah, we're supposed to get there at 2. And hang on, I went to work, and my boss tells me, "Oh, you're leaving early today," Bilsy said. I'm like, am I? Okay.
Mate, it's who you know. So we got to the airport early. Lady's like, nah, every flight's booked. You have to wait for your original one. Oh, and by the way, your original flight's now delayed half an hour. I'm like, oh, of course. So in the back of my mind, I'm going 4:50. Now it's going to be a 5:20 land at Sydney Airport. Of course it is. Of course. And then so we sat at the airport and literally twiddled our thumbs, did absolutely nothing.
See you, Kev.
See you, mate. And it was just a waiting game. Thankfully, I guess, it for whatever reason, it come back to time. The plane ended up coming back to time. Anyway, got in the air maybe 5 minutes late. All's good as gold. Old mate, tired as hell. This bloke, check him out. Anyway, get down there, just cruise and watching a movie, whatever, get to the airport, look at my phone, and it's like, oh, that's interesting. It's 5:10 already, and we're still in the air. Like 5:15, we're still in the air. Of course we are. Captain comes over the frigging thing. Oh, they've closed Sydney Airport, and now we're in a holding pattern. We need to circle the airport for God knows how long. So we're sitting there, and legit, we put you put the map up when you get the Virgin app. You can watch your plane on that map. And it's just circling and circling.
Right.
And so then it flew to Newcastle and then circled and then circled.
Can I say that there was a flash storm, right? That's why it was delayed, correct?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Bro, everyone, there was a work event on that night for me as well. And everyone was like, man, the trains cut off. Like they actually stopped the trains because it was flooding and everyone got out of the trains, tried to catch Ubers, and then the traffic was bad, bro. It was like the minute it started storming, in my head, I'm like, these guys are going to be late. These guys are going to be late.
Yeah.
We were late.
And we were.
late.
We were
late.
But we're
It gets better.
It didn't matter.
It gets better. It gets better. So we end up landing, and it would have been because we kept egging each other trying to work out what time, by the time we land, we run to here, we run to there, we get this, it all flows good. We kept aiming for then 6:30. So the 5:30 hopes and dreams end up turning into 6:30 hopes and dreams. Anyway, exactly, Holly. The Sydney Storms, mate, can EAD. And then so we get to the airport, and trust me, so I'm putting out a YouTube video. I literally vlogged everything. This is all in there. And anyway, so we're running proper, tits bouncing, running like crazies from the airport to the train. And again, run down the stairs at the train. This is what happens. We get to the bottom of the escalators, and then legit, the train takes off. Like, that's how close we were. So we missed the train as well. It's like, oh man, we just couldn't win. We dead set just couldn't win. It's like, that happened. End up getting into the city, St. James. We bolted in. And then, as you seen when you were hanging there, Henry, we rocked up, going up the escalators halfway through the opening.
You didn't miss much, bro. To be honest, you didn't miss much.
Yeah.
You didn't miss much.
Just miss hanging out with you.
We took our missed train opportunity to get changed in the train station. So apologies to everyone that was in the train station.
Oh yeah, I went down to Mundy's. I don't give a fuck who was around. Are
you serious?
Yeah, man.
We got changed on the bench.
You wouldn't have looked out of place. Like,
that's what I kept telling you.
That photo you sent me, that I was like, oh. It's just like sends me a picture of his crotch in all dressed up. Like, yeah, I'm on point. I'm like, wow.
No, I sent it to you because I seen the photo of you and Cheap Jacks. I'm like, hold on, white shirt, khaki pants. And I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
It's like, go boys, Tara Cash, go Lowe's. That's the only way to go.
That's it.
And then obviously, we starting to mingle. The crowd start to disperse and start getting around. We can finally open our eyes and start looking around and start seeing the store until it was like funny. Henry, did you realize? I thought back of it was like we were like long lost lovers, man. I seen you see me. Who cares what else is going on? We're beelining to each other.
It was like you in slow motion, aura and everything, like.
Yeah.
And then literally where our worlds collided, we got Emma Wiggle, Simon Wiggle, and then Erin Molan, the football player. And I look up and Henry's
not a football player. She's a football commentator.
Whatever. Football. Yeah. No, she plays with football players. Sorry. Mix of words. Erin Molan, the one from, the footy show and all the footy stuff. And Henry, I'm pretty sure he told her more than once as well that she was the best Emma in the room. Just saying.
Yeah. Bro, look, wait. You've got to give the preamble before that, right? So you guys were late. You guys were late. I was by myself.
We were very late.
You were late. I was by myself, bro. I didn't realize that it was going to be a proper, and this is my naivety, right? Like, it was a proper opening. Like when you talk about like a red carpet event, bro, I haven't been to one of these Lego cocktail events. They haven't had one since COVID, right? And bro, It was on point. Like it was amazing, right? So the minute we walk in there, champagne, canapes, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, by the time you came, I was probably 7 champagnes deep, right? So I'm like,
if we were there at 5:30, we would have been right next to you, I think.
Oh, bro, and I was proper. Deep. And then so we saw Erin Molan, right?
Yep.
With Emma Wiggle, right?
And Emma's sister from the Great Race.
And Emma's sister, which we did not give a shit about, right? And then we were looking, right?
But she was lovely, just saying.
Not on purpose.
She was really nice, though, but we did not know who she was, right? And then, like, we all three of us look full sus. Like, we're like, we want to go talk to them, but, we were too scared. We were legit, like, and then I start talking to Erin Molan, and I kept calling her Emma, and then you were like, bro, her name's not Emma. It's Erin. I'm like, shit. I've been calling her that for like the whole time. And then, but she was in sport. You got to show the photo.
You know what? She took it in. She accepted it. She loved it. But the other thing was, we weren't really interested in hanging out with Emma or getting a photo with Emma. We were legit just doing it so we could send a photo to G.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
man.
the whole reason why we're there. We just wanted a photo with Emma so we could send it to G.
Yeah, man. And so, like, when we were with Emma, she was the biggest sweetheart. She was the biggest sweetheart. Bilsy straight away goes, G. She just goes, oh, come here, give us a hug.
And then out of nowhere, she rips out minifigures that G gave her.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Like legitimate, just out of nowhere. But I was gonna be like, she's tall. Like you look at Paul there, Paul's like, no, mate, get on your knees.
I don't even know what Paul was doing down there.
So that's like a thing for her. Like that's her thing,
Yeah.
And Paul being Paul, that's kind of what that's what that's Paul in a nutshell, mate, right there. But what a start to the night. And it was like, what Lego store? What Lego store by this time? I haven't looked around.
And then I remember her saying, oh, I'll be the next host of Lego Masters. And I think you said to her, what? Or something like that.
No. Then she goes, and she's like, yeah, I got better legs than Hamish.
Yeah. And then I remember telling her, oh man, like, where's your mate Sophie Monk or something like that? Like, you're way better than her or something like that. And then, then I just was slurring, and then I just went, I better go away now.
Holly, that's why it took so long to realize she was there, because she was on Brixmas. Yeah,
she was.
There was not just that. They definitely had a lot of ring-in celebrities wandering around and at the event, like
Whipper. Whipper was there.
Who?
Whipper.
He was the MC on the night.
And you remember when I said
the morning girl?
Yeah, Melissa Doyle. I went up to Melissa Doyle and said she looks really tall on TV as well, taller than she's on TV. But you know that guy that I said to you, man, who's that big guy? And there was this like big footy player-ish looking guy, right?
Oh, that was Critter.
Nah.
Luke McGregor.
And I was looking at him and I was like, man, I know this guy from somewhere. Where is he? And then, bro, it's the Red Wiggle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I was like, oh,
Red
that's
Wiggles,
yeah.
Simon.
And then you told me, oh, that's Erin's husband or something. And I was like, oh,
really? No. There was another guy she kept going back to.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But they definitely had, And then, well, at this time as well, Brickman hadn't even shown up by then either. He wasn't there at that time.
No.
He came later, much later.
He came a bit later.
He came later when we were deep in actually looking around the store and getting minifigs printed and stuff like that. He was
filming something else elsewhere.
Oh, there's another story about that as well. That we might chat. Yeah, Love Island.
No, we won't.
No, what were we talking about before, Bill? The Big Brother now is the new Love Island. Yeah,
bad. Everyone's under 30 and single, and like even the Big Brother logo has a love heart in it. It's just tragic.
Brickman was in and out. Didn't even bother taking his backpack off
at the moment.
No, Brickman came in with an empty backpack and walked out with it full.
Oh.
They had to pay for the Harbour Bridge.
Yeah.
Man, bro, yeah. No, you go. I'm sure you're about to talk about it. All the stuff in the store.
Yeah. Kick off, man.
Oh, man, the mosaic. Can we start off with the mosaic down on the ground floor? That's the best mosaic I've ever seen. I've honestly, like, for those of you who haven't seen it, they've actually done like a bit of a 3D sort of mosaic where they've built some parts of the Opera House out. It is the Opera House.
So Jay Ong interviewed a few of us and asked what were the best part, of the stores and all that were. So this is the ground floor. For those who haven't been there yet, this is the ground floor. This mosaic, other than being monsterly sized, whatever the word I'm looking for, it was 3D.
It was,
and it was amazing. Like, he does some good mosaics. You can't knock that. And I'm sure there's a video I went really close to it as well. But like, it just looked like a photo. It was that well done, well colored. Absolutely insane. Helena falls off chair. Henry talking about a nice mosaic.
Yeah, it's not yours, mate.
It's not a finger painting. Brick space 2.5D. Oh, yeah, I get it. At least he didn't have to buy his book or T-shirt to talk to him. Yeah, but he didn't buy my T-shirt either.
That's true.
Holly, I wish there was more specialty models. Yeah, so that's one thing we actually brought up. So for a lot of people didn't even realize this. So because it's a catch-22, it's not an actual Lego store. It's still an LCS. It's still a certified store. It's not a Legoland or an official store. So you're never going to get that Legoland line of product. So they won't.
Is that what's in London? Is that what's in London?
Correct.
An LCS store
Correct.
or an official?
No, London's official
store.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why you got a few different, extra. Go to New York, there's a few separate ones. But what we were told on the Thursday night was don't buy anything big tonight because the GWP may come out tomorrow with something unique. Wink, wink. I'm like, okay, cool. We'll read between the lines and we'll wait. So if you remember, I think it might have been Bondi when Bondi opened. They were giving away the Sydney brick.
Yep.
So I think they're going to do something.
Broadway. Was that at Broadway?
I don't know. It was one of the Sydney.
One of them. Yeah.
I was sure it was Bondi.
Could have been Bondi. Yeah.
So Lana said Bondi.
Yeah. There you go. So they're going to do something similar to that. But we turned up Friday and we talked to the manager, and they couldn't get enough in time for that release. So it still might happen. It still might not. Who knows? We were going to, it'd be nice to have, but let's talk this minifig maker. Did you get one, Henry? I didn't even see you make one.
Nah, man, I was too inebriated.
Come on. I got two made, and then on the Thursday night, and then I got two more on the Friday. And because the line went from like 20 minutes to get your minifig printed, that's when I seen like other people on Holly. That was the day of Holly, and all the other ones were there on the luck day. The line ended up getting over an hour to wait for a print, and there's no way I was risking that.
How many does it take? How many does it take an hour? Like,
well, this is the funny thing. Let me show you a video. I've got a video of it printing, right? So
I heard it was as low as 4. I heard it was as low as 4 an hour. It can only do 4 minifigs an hour.
Wow.
No, what?
No, it has a tray for like. In the tray, there's room for like 16 or something.
Yeah. I'll show you. It does. It can probably do like 1,000 an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure I pushed in closer. Yeah, I did. So see this how it's printing. So see how. See how it's got the ones. See how it's got So it's got rows. It goes back row after row after row, but they were only utilizing the first row.
One row. So there's 3 rows of 8 there that they could load if they wanted to.
And what style of printing is that called? Is that
pad?
Like pad? That's pad printing, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Gene. Shout out to Gene, by the way. He was a bit colourful like you, Henry, as well.
And it looks legit when it's printed. Like, have you got yours?
For sure. So I got on one. We'll see you. He got that one. Oh, it's not going to focus, is it? Come on, bitch.
So how'd you design that? Did you have to design the brick?
Okay, let me. I've got a bit of a. This will all be in our video. Minifig Maker video 20. It's legit.
Like you're just saying that's ink printing. Isn't pad printing the one that goes like that? Like.
Oh yeah. Okay. There you go. So here it is, Henry. So you pretty much go through. You got to scan your box. So see right. this. So you pay for the box, and you go up and you tap the box on the table. Mm. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, it wasn't pad printing. There you
go. Ink. Okay. And then they cure it with UV. They put it in a UV drawer after. That's what makes it
like a heat drawer thing.
Robust.
Yeah, nice.
So I'll just skim through it quickly. I think that kind of activates. Yeah, you've paid for one. Let's get it rolling. And then you've got. So it asks for your name, so you get the brick under the fig. So see like a normal 1x3, you put the name under it, and then here's all your options. So you can go full print, like seasonal, or so I see they've got a few exclusives that says Sydney and blah blah blah, and you can pick that. And then you can go through like stickers. Look, I literally wrote because why not? So I wrote my name on one. And then I think the second one, you can go through pages of different stickers. seasonal patterns. And I tried to sign my name. Did I put it on this video? Or was it another one? Oh, whose hand's this, do you reckon? Ready? Watch. Tell me whose girly Helena hand this looks like. God, she's terrible. She kept going. But no, I tried to sign. Yeah, here you go. So just, you couldn't upload your own photo. But, I mean, there was plenty of choice to make your own custom. You can layer it a few different, bits and pieces and stuff. I did try sign my name. Where is it? Here we go. Here it is. Where is the... Oh, g'day, Paul. There. Helena tried to do dicks on my minifig, and it wouldn't let me delete it. But can confirm if your signature looks like one, they will print it.
Wow.
And then the other one, I literally wrote my name like a child. But it's cool. It's cool. It's a cool like added factor.
And how much was that? And how much?
$20 each. $20 each.
Okay.
So you choose, what's on the front, what's on the back, millions of different choices, and then you go to like a band pit. Pick your heads, pick your hair, pick your accessories, pick your legs, build all yourself, and then put it in a little box and Bob's your uncle, walk away, see you later, happy days. And there was people there designing some wicked ones.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. But if you look in your, correct, Helena, if you look in your bag you got when we walked out on that Thursday night, Henry, there's one in there for free.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, I gave mine to Greg.
Your bag.
Yeah. Because I was too drunk.
So I got two, like I said, I got 2 boxes here still in no minifigs, just receipts. So I just have to use them next time I go to Sydney.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that is the boxes for those that haven't been. So you pay for the box. It's got a little RFID chip in the bottom. And then once you paid for the...
That's pretty cool.
You take it up.
Well, look, it's a legit, it's a legit RFID card.
Yeah.
Like, it's a card in it. And then you put it in your wallet, and now Lego have all your details. They just swiped you.
That's pretty cool, man. And that's exclusive. That's the only store in Australia that does that.
And it's the only store in Australia that will get it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they won't do that again.
No, it's a one-off point of difference. The other thing, it's the first store in Australia to have these as well.
What's that?
Pick-a-brick boxes. So these are obviously coming worldwide. And as stores deplete their stocks of the good old cups, then they'll
more environmentally friendly, right?
They are, and they're also better for our pocket too, because you can actually fit more in them, especially if you take the time to stack. But you can fit a lot more in them. So it was the first store to get these as well. So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. I actually like that a lot, man, because you could store the cups. Actually become like, when you have just cupboards full of Woolies bags, the cups become like that, man.
Yeah. They do. You can take the cups back. Though.
There's ups and downs. Like, if you're going there to buy, say, 1x2 plates and tiles, mate, you are going to get so much more in that than you would a cup. Just purely because it's
easy to stack too, right? Like you could fully stack it.
Yeah, go hard. But the downside, and someone brought this up, and it's not really a major factor, but I guess AFOLs being AFOLs, someone's like, oh, what about the whole repurpose side of things? Because Lego's very big on the bring your pick-a-brick cup back and reuse it and all that.
Bring that cup.
Well, you could, but it's going to last 2 or 3 trips, isn't it?
And at this stage, I don't think they're going to knock you back for taking a cup at any time.
They won't.
However, it's probably in your best interest to do that because you're going to fit more in it. But I think for quite some time you'll be able to take the cars.
Someone on Instagram today, one of the Sydney Lug guys, actually done a comparison.
Yep.
Johnny, I think it was. I can't remember now. Yeah, and they weighed an empty cup, weighed an empty box, weighed a full cup, weighed the full box, and And like I said, if you're going for square, but even round and slopes and all the other stuff, cups are a shit design anyway.
I actually took my cups. I took 200 cups and lids back to my local store, and they gave me like a $30 set for free. So
yeah. Bill literally had 200 cups, like WTF.
I've still got.
What's that? Like 200 times 30, what? 2,000 bucks?
Just don't.
Jody!
Jody's listening.
Just don't.
Andrew, you're assuming he's paid for them cups.
Right. But look, I mean, who actually takes them back, to be honest? Like, I've never taken
I've never done it.
There's always an impulse buy.
Do you know, I never take them back. And when I buy them now, I actually get my 2 cups. Then I pour them straight in the bag, and then I give them the cups back. Let someone else use them because I don't want to take 2 more cups home. So,
that's not a bad idea.
But I tell you what I do use the cups for. They are a perfect height to run trains under multi-level displays. If you put base plates on top of cups, that's a really good height for trains.
I thought you were going to say you use them as a protein shake or something.
Critter, talking about not paying for stuff, how many dogs did everyone end up with? It's funny that there was a whole BAM bucket full of dogs, and I guarantee they didn't go through that many minifigs that night.
What's the dogs? Show me the dogs.
Well, I know Bill can show you the ducks.
That's the dogs, the bulldogs.
Yeah. So with your minifig, you get a hat, accessory, and pants. And the dog comes as a minifig accessory.
Oh, the dogs are mad.
I'm just going to say, I bought 3 minifigures. I got 3 dogs.
Nice.
And a couple of ducks.
Oh my God. How many minifigs of those did you have to buy to get those ducks?
4.
Oh my God.
You had to buy a minifig per duck.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, but that's not what's happening.
Speaking of minifigs, don't forget we need to help get our Rick James mini brick out of the box.
Change the subject.
So,
there you go.
The link is in the chat. Get your guests in for tonight's episode. I can see there's quite a few of you in the background there watching, lurking, chatting. So click the link, put your details in. Put your guess in for tonight's episode because we're going to give away the suitcase courtesy of our mates at I'm Rick James Bricks so that you too can go visit the pitch.
So for those that are in the chat tonight that didn't know, pull it back up, Bill. That form that's in the chat right now that link will take you to a form. Guess the number of bricks in that box and you will win that suitcase in hot pink.
Yep.
Hot pink, and it's all yours.
Hence the hot pink 1 by 1. So just tell us how many are in there and the exact number wins. The closest number wins. And if there's a tiebreaker, details will follow.
The first one to get the number, there's a tie. That suitcase there.
That's it.
The 1 by 1s are definitely they're not the color suitcase.
No, they're the closest that we could get.
That is the suitcase there. That nice pink, fresh pink. Follow that link. There's a suitcase. So then let's continue our weekend because it definitely got more interesting. We all went out to, obviously, you were there, Henry, all went out to Macca's and had, delicious restaurant quality meal food and whatever. Then we all parted ways and went home. And it was like, me and Bill were like, this is boring, man. Like, we're still wide awake. It's technically only 5:30 in the afternoon, Queensland time, whatever the difference was for daylight savings. And Jay was messaging me. Jay's Freakboard Jay. And he's like, what he's doing? You want to hang out? Like, yeah, well, we were literally going to go to an arcade and be like mad nerds and play Dance Revolution for the rest of the night. So come on over. And then we're like, oh, no, let's go to Darling Harbour and we'll have a couple of beverages against the water. Man, we went from where home nightclub IMAX used to be, legit, all the way to the aquarium. One small bar was open. Rest of it, ghost town.
It's all being, I would have told you that. Oh, man.
Nothing. And
There's
the
nothing
one
there,
bar
man.
we did find open We ordered drinks, and they said, 10 minutes till close. We're like, the fuck?
It's Sydney, bro. It's Sydney.
Mate, it was terrible. It was terrible. And then, okay, so then that was all good. Happy, got home. No, the other side, Helena, the Cockle Bay side, not the harbour side.
Yeah, we're at Cockle Bay Wharf.
Yeah, at Cockle Bay. Then the next morning we had a meeting at Lego head office. So, we're up super early, showered, ready,
Mad
checked
invite,
out.
don't worry.
What?
Mad invite.
Yeah. No, what are you talking? No, hold on. I did message you, my friend. And when did you reply? When did you reply?
That was for lunch, not for Lego.
Anyway, we got to North Sydney and we're like, we'll just get some breakfast because we're by our clocks. We're half an hour or 40 minutes early. We'll just mope around and have a coffee or whatever. Next minute, Bill's like, I got the time wrong. It's actually an hour after. So we're there an hour and 40 minutes early in the middle of North Sydney doing nothing. Oh, man.
And there's nothing in North Sydney at all.
No, we did go for a walk and meet Danny Lim.
We did. I put a photo of that in the chat. Check the stream chat.
Oh,
yeah. Dan Lim, I see.
Right, you got to show the other photos from the night at the end or something. They're all in the chat. Oh, sorry, in our chat.
I know. Me and timing, like, the fuck?
Oh, Bill's timing was brilliant.
Danny Lim.
Yeah, the protester dude. But he's like, 1, 2, 3, behind me. Oh, look, there's my clothes photo. There we go. The best Emma.
Bill's just getting a watch for Christmas. I know.
Mate, look at you two cute blokes. Check yous out. Match for match.
Our good
Dad
mate,
will be proud. There you go.
Emma Soros
with Emma Wiggle. There's the mosaic for size.
Yes, 3D.
There he is.
Hey.
Behind me.
Yeah.
And then we eventually did get into the Lego head office. And it was cool. Like, it had some quirky things in it. Like, obviously the minifig sign at the back, that's all done with minifigs, which was pretty freaking awesome.
It was.
And the frog with the free Mentos. Oh no, the kangaroos was cool. I don't have a photo. You have a photo of the kangaroo?
Yep.
There, you can get a selfie with the kangaroo. But that meeting wasn't very. It wasn't like, it was good experience, but nothing crazy riveting. But then after that, we were supposed to go to Castle Hill and see Henry, but he missed my message. Legit. But yeah, we went to Castle Hill, went to Macquarie, kind of just went on a big Lego nerd tour, and then went back to Pitt Street for the lug day, the lug invite one, where a lot of you guys were there. Hey, am I lagging?
No,
a little bit to me, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like I'm lagging for me too.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, there was an ambassadors marketing meeting.
Yeah, it was literally I had to sit. Because Bill's the ambassador, so I was a fly on the wall, just looking around, soaking it in, taking the free coffees.
Did they do this where they just ushered Bilzer in and said, "Thank you, Bilzer," and they said, "Sorry, not you."
No, they were very welcoming.
They were.
They were very, very welcoming, and I got a goodie bag, so it's a win-win.
Nice. I should have left him out in the lobby playing the Switch with Critter's son, but I brought him into the boardroom.
Can you imagine that? Bilsy's just sitting there with a little kid. Somebody's like, "Excuse me, sir, can I help you?" You're like, "No, I'm good."
To be fair though, God, their view, mate, back window, all you see, Harbour Bridge, beautiful, beautiful view. But how's this, right? At the lug, the next day at the lug day, like where we caught up with a lot more people from the lugs, it was a friggin' amazing catch up with everyone from around town. Critter, that's legit what I said. So they do the whole, let's go around the table and introduce everyone. Bill, and it'll be like, "Hey, I'm Bill. I'm from Queensland Lug. Hey, I'm Johnny from John Lug. Da 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 da." I'm like, "Hi, I'm Bilsy. I'm the +1. I'm not an ambassador." They knew I was there. Like we got permission, but it was just, yeah. I better to keep my mouth shut, not make too much noise. Didn't want to upset anyone. But so we got, is that a video of the place? Is it, Bill?
Yeah. That's the lunchroom, I guess.
All right. I'll show the people. It's good. It's nice, mate.
So yeah, this is
the Harbour Bridge and the windows.
Just the lunchroom.
Yeah. Nothing like it. I mean, it's not crazy spectacular, but it's kind of what you'd expect. It was cool. Anyway, so we're standing in line and talking to everyone we haven't seen since Brickvention and Brick Built Sydney, and hey, I haven't seen ages, and da. And this person come up and better behave for once. That's it. Person come up, she's like, "Oh, hey, you're Bilsy, da. Like, can I take a photo with you?" And like, yeah, of course you can. Took a photo, chatted for a bit. "Oh, this is my family. I just want you to meet my family. They're big Lego fans. Oh, hey, how's it going?" Just chatted, talk shit for nothing for ages with them for a little while. And then didn't think nothing of it. And then me and Critter went looking at a car. Next door was a big car yard. Me and Critter went next door, and you could tell the dude was pissed off. We're like, when you see like people wearing car yards and you just roll your eyes like, what are these idiots doing here? We're just touching the cars and trying to talk about, the solar panel and this roof, and it's got the sunroof. And it's like, the guy's like, and I'm like, yeah, no, I bought a Tesla. Yeah, they're cheap. Yeah, because they're cheap. I'm like, whatever.
He knew you were ice cream lickers and tire kickers, mate.
Mate, that's exactly. He knew it. He knew exactly what we were there for. Just a cute selfie. And then so then we had the day that, again, went through the store. I did some more filming, chatted with everyone, and it was kind of less people but more busy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Than the Thursday night. And I think Bill bought a few things, and I missed out on buying heaps of crap. But then on the train ride home, it actually clicked to me that the people that I met are on next year's Lego Masters. They were very incognito. They were very, very cheeky about it. Didn't want to say too much. But then I got a message later on saying, "Hey, thanks for catching up today." Da 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 da. Oh, cool.
So you met them at Lego? You met them at Lego, or you met them at
Sydney.
The store?
At
Sydney.
the AFOL afternoon of the Pitt Street store.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah. And it's like, just like seeing normal people in a line. And then you look at
Aaron Molan and just going, "Hey, Emma, what's going on?"
Yeah. But, you look at old John Smith on Instagram. It's like, you haven't posted since the 29th of September. Huh. And it clicked. And it just all started like slide in. So now, and the thing is, right, this is what it is. Holly, you wouldn't have either. No one's going to have a clue who they were. Like, they were literally nobodies in the crowd, like I was before, whatever, before me and Henry were. But I guarantee
you would have known who they were. You knew who they were.
No, 100%. No, 100%. Did not know. Still,
how'd you start
don't
talking?
know. Huh?
How'd you start talking?
Because they just said, "Oh, hey, you're Bilsy, are you? I liked you. Can I get a photo?"
They come up to you.
Yeah. Just like, hey man, how's it going? Type chat. Didn't think nothing of it.
They wanted you to know. They wanted you to know. If they were that worried about not exposing themselves, they would have just shut their mouths and gone the other way. They wanted you to know.
Maybe. But then, then it's like, it just all started laying out. But, even if you go back through, and I tried to go through some of my footage, it's like they're not active in the Lego scene. They are proper fresh faces.
Yep.
If that makes sense. Yeah. Henry, not even the one you're thinking of.
No.
Not even the one you're thinking of, man.
Let's
not even
let's
that
cut
person.
This chat off and take this offline. I'm dying to know.
You won't. I don't know his name. I guess I legit don't know, but it all worked out.
Yep.
Anyway.
No,
we'll see. When the show comes on, they come on here for interviews. We'll be like, "You motherfucker! You could have said something while we're there."
Yeah.
But
so what an adventure!
It was good. Oh, and then just to add to it, there's a part in my videos where I'm wearing normal glasses, then I'm wearing sunglasses, and then it's like, Bill, I don't know where my glasses are. So I lost a pair of glasses while I was in Sydney.
Oh, really?
Left them at the hotel. Like far
Ring him
out.
up, bro. Ring him up.
No, I'm sussing it out now.
They're on his way. They're on their way back to him, but
Then the flight home. Got delayed.
Oh, yeah.
And we had to run around the airport changing gates.
So the flight home, we're sitting there waiting. Storm hits Queensland. Brisbane airport closes. Gold Coast airport closes. Every flight to Brisbane on every company gets cancelled, and we're sitting there going, "Fuck!" We're on the last flight of the day. Our flight went from all these available seats to no available seats because everyone from Brisbane flights were getting on it. And then when we finally took off half an hour late, we then circled over Byron Bay for 40 minutes waiting for Gold Coast Airport to open so we could get home. Primal, we were with Virgin both ways.
It was an adventure.
Probably lucky we were because Qantas and Jetstar both got cancelled fully.
Jetstar were getting cancelled left, right, and centre all night.
Yeah. Oh, bro, don't make that risk.
So this is exactly the reason why I'm scared about Brickvention now and going to Brickvention. Because if I fly home on the Sunday, my kid's first day at school, like first ever day at school, is that Monday. Whatever gets cancelled, can't redo a first day of school, and I'll miss out.
Well, bro, just hold them back and then go the next day.
Well, I was thinking about that, calling a sickie.
Gosh, you can't take can't take him.
I might just pull out as an exhibitor and come down Friday and Saturday, like just as a regular punter. Yeah.
The flights are terrible at the moment, aren't they? Like,
yeah, man.
I do a bit of flying for work, and it's seriously like, if you want to be somewhere, you have to fly up the day before, because I've had two times where it's cancelled the day of. Like, I leave at first flight 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, and it's like, you're cancelled.
Yep.
Or you will fly up there too, and I'm like, but I needed to be there for a 10 o'clock meeting or 11 o'clock meeting. Blah blah blah.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to share a video that Jay put up asking a few different people what they thought, and it starts with Holly.
Oh, I can't read this without bro.
Holly from Holly on Film.
Hi.
Hello. What do you think of the new Lego store?
I really like it. I haven't had a good look at like the Opera House build or the Harbour Bridge build yet, but I love how spacious this place is. The fact we have a minifigure factory finally as well. I've been dying for that. It's also perfectly well stocked at the moment. Lots of variety. I absolutely love it. And to have it in my hometown too, I feel very lucky.
Very jealous as someone from Melbourne. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your favorite part about the store?
You know what? The Harbour Bridge is pretty impressive and good, but that mosaic for the Opera House downstairs, hands down, as far as the store goes, the best.
Yeah, and the tree as well, but not the koalas. They're really weird. But
I don't think they're koalas. I think they're drop bears.
Drop bears.
Yeah. Anyway, right, I found a brick nerd. Suen, what do you think of the new Lego store in Sydney?
Jay, I am loving it. It's busy today. It's busy today at the AFL preview. But there is so much to see and do here. It's a long line for the minifigs, but I've got my minifigs, so I'm happy. And the sculptures, fantastic. Minifig sculptures everywhere.
Hey, shout out to Brick Nerd. Go check them out, bricknerd.com.
It's crazy. It's a lot more room here.
Oh, I keep joking to me, brother.
I couldn't understand what he said. I need subtitles.
It was funny. I actually didn't mean to click it off. A lot of people were very impressed with, for once, not for once, but like more than every other, just let's have a minifig and theme it around the town. Like, they went all out. It was good.
They certainly did. It was good the minifigure printing is a point of difference for the store. Otherwise, it's just a very large store with some big-ass displays.
Yeah. That's interesting, eh? When you think about it, like take the minifig maker out, and it is just another store.
It doesn't have any extra stock than the
Actually,
others.
fair call. When I was chatting with, I think I might have even said it to Holly. I'm like, you're not coming here to buy Lego. Full stop. You're not. Like the Piranha, and actually, I think I fucked up. I was talking with the Piranhas and Flowers, but the Mario Piranha, the Concorde, the things that were sold out everywhere else, to their credit, they had. But
The insects.
outside of that, you ain't going to that store as a AFOL to buy.
Yes, but surely they would have been starving their other stores of stock, holding out for the launch of Pitch Strike.
Oh, for sure.
All retailers do it.
You're right. It was slim pickings around town.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think, but Primal's the pics you would have saw would have been after like thousands of people have gone through, because we went through very early on the red carpet night and it was fully stocked. We were fortunate enough to go out into the back room as well, which I don't think many were, and it was fully stocked. Like there was stock for days. So
I found the video. I think Jay does a good walkthrough. I'll show you guys that. It kind of actually looks all right. Here we go. No sound on this one, so we can kind of chat while this one's on. But yeah, so this was the walkthrough. For those that don't know, obviously it's 2 stories. Well, you walk in on the ground floor.
There's the tree.
And the ground floor had kind of like the minimal stuff. There was a lot of wall space taken up. So like, big TVs, the big mosaics, minifig pockets in the holes, some stock, Duplo, a lot of Duplo downstairs as well. And there's the beautiful mosaic. But the layout downstairs was definitely open plan layout, I guess you could call it. And then there's the bridge, 500,000 bricks. They reckons in that. I kind of believe it. I think it's a legit number. It was very big. I reckon it would be. And then there you go. See, you can do better patterns than just scribbling your name and body parts on them. And like I said, our video will be out a bit more detail. And then this is the top floor coming up off the escalator. Again, everything's themed out. All wall space is taken up, obviously, by a brick wall and some more TVs and displays. But as a fan, you ain't going to get disappointed going there just to shop either. Really, like it's impressive. It's very
awesome. It is awesome, and it is an experience. If out of all the stores, this is the experience. Genuinely, like I cannot wait to take my 5-year-old there.
It was great. Like it cost us a pretty penny to get there for 2 days, and it was worth it. It was totally worth it.
Yeah, God, we spent some money just to get there. Not including me.
Tesla.
Mate, it's because I couldn't afford fuel. How many times did that take the inappropriate words off that free build? Well, I didn't see it.
We didn't pay attention. We were too busy holding Henry's head over the bucket. So,
please, I'm a seasoned
it's nice to have something, yeah, for sure. And you know what? Like I seen again on the news that the actual Saturday opening and the Sunday, the lines were like,
the lines were crazy.
I think Cheap Jokes or Jay, one of them did a run. They ran down the line, and it was just like, it wasn't Broadway. Let's meet Henry big, but it was big.
Yeah, it was. Do you remember the opening of the Dreamworld Lego store, which was our first Lego store in Australia? It was before the Discovery Centre.
Yeah,
it was before any of the Alchemy ones. So that line went, and you know how big Dreamworld's car park is. That went all the way to the back of the Dreamworld car park. Like it was an epic line.
I reckon. You know what? That Dreamworld line was bigger than the Sydney line.
It was big. It was.
Even if it wasn't, let's try hold on to claim to one thing cooler than Sydney.
Well, look at Snow Lane at Broadway. Let's meet Henry, half his family though. Oh my God! Look, mate, don't hate the player, hate the game, mate. Seriously, get over it.
Well, wasn't Penrith opening half of her family? Different cities, different families.
No. We need a store in Campbelltown. Then we'll definitely.
They're my family, bro. Don't you care for what you say about Campbelltown?
Oh, bro. It's all good, man. I'm representing 2148.
I don't think there's enough security cases and stickers for a store in Campbelltown, is there?
Everything's spider wrapped, even the smallest the minifigures.
You see spider wraps on minifig heads.
Everything, even the individual pieces in the making minifig.
On the ducks.
Helena, you know what? Everybody because we're all used to seeing each other from shows and, after long weekends and not looking pretty and whatever, like, everybody dressed on point. Everyone was looking good. Like,
Oh, man, there's a
dressing up.
couple of dudes in hoodies. There's a couple of dudes in hoodies.
Didn't see them, I don't think.
Bro, put the photo of me and Cheap Jokes up. Let's do a poll. Who wore it better? That was the funny one.
No way.
Yeah. We should have got all three of us to do it.
Well, I don't know why. Cheap Jokes wanted to get a photo. I don't know what happened. I think he's too busy with his guests.
Oh, snap.
You know what? I think your clothes are definitely better, but his shoes are unique. I've got to give him the points for his shoes.
Yeah, his face is not as good as mine either.
Now, it looks like he's about to cry and you're about to poop.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. The Hawaii beach wedding guest look. It definitely, that's funny. That definitely screams, I'm getting married in Hawaii on the beach.
Yep.
Bro, if we went barefoot, that's it, 100%.
Yeah, man.
Aloha.
Oh, here we go. Can I show that? Helena, can I show that photo? I'll wait till Helena says yes. Helena sent me a photo of her in front of the mosaic wall, looking sharp. But you know what? Overall, we personally, me and Bill, we got to come to Sydney. We got to see the world's biggest Lego store. We got to catch up with all you guys. It was take out the adventure. It would have been boring. The adventure just added to, a pretty good weekend. Like, ain't gonna knock
it
that.
It was. And a massive shout out to the Sidlug ambassador, Greg, as well, who gave us a tour around the place. He didn't have to do that. He took us and a bunch of Kiwis and dragged us around. And
Greg's the best, isn't he?
It was really good. It was really good. So massive shout out to Greg from Sidlug for that.
There she is, Miss Helena in a dress, looking sharp. There you go, in front of that big mosaic. Actually, it was quite funny. And Henry, you'll get this more than anybody. It's like hanging out with Greg the whole day. The dude is nice on another level. Like, he's a super nice. Every time I've met him and chatted,
he's the nicest person you will ever meet.
Yeah. Turn up on Friday to Pitt Street Mall, and your mate Matt. Your mate Matt. Mate, I've gone through.
He would have sniffed you out and just said, Bilsy, come on.
No, you know what he did? He's like, Bilsy, mate, I spent the last month in Thailand. Let me tell you a story. And I'm like, the two poles of Sidlug, man. Amazing.
Man. Like, do you know, funny story about Greg? The first time I displayed at a Sidlug show, I wasn't even part of the lug, and I just came in as just a person who wanted to display Lego because I was a punter there the previous year. Greg and I went to high school together. We were mates in high school, and then all this time had passed, and then literally oh mate, we were mates in high school, and he literally was just like, dude. And we just reconnected, and he literally, me and Greg went to high school together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a cool ending to the story.
Small world.
Yeah.
Did Matt come up to you and say, "Oh, Kapun Ka Bilsy"?
Mate, the stories I've got that Matt told me in the space of 15 minutes, I can't put on Twitch. Put it that way.
Yeah, I don't think he'd want you even saying that.
Yeah. No, I love catch. Every time I catch up with him, he's always got. Yeah, I love him, Matt. Man. It's funny. Everyone that I meet in Sidlug, it's good. You got a good crew down there.
Yeah, mate. Way better than the Queenslanders and the Victorians, I'm telling you.
Victorians, yeah, not so much Queenslanders. Definitely Victorians.
Definitely.
How do you know, Henry? When was the last time you came up here to a show? When was the last time? Come on. When?
I've had enough to do with Queensland. I've had my fill, mate.
Yeah, but you come up for work. You got to come up for pleasure. It's a different game.
Different pleasure. Oh, actually, I can't even tell that story on here, so I'm not going to
even me and the artist hang out. It was a good night around, mate. Maybe it was the champagne everyone had, made everyone friendly. Henry and Greg doing whippets in the Cabramatta school. Oh, okay.
No,
Sid
it
likes
wasn't in
representing-
Cabramatta. Wasn't in Cabramatta, Critter. Wasn't in Cabra.
There we go. But keep an eye out, people. I will be making a proper YouTube video. Hopefully tonight. I might dig into it tonight.
Are they still a thing? Are they still a
Well,
thing? Videos?
Mate, YouTube videos are always going to be a thing. You're just sour you're not on it yet. You kids will make YouTube videos before you get on it, brother.
Bro, I'm about to make bank by adding Miles onto YouTube, mate. Don't worry. I'm gonna have my own fun squad. Ninja.
No, you know what you need to do, right? You need Critter, that's funny. You need to you need to you need to film Miles going to the Lego store. Bang, there's your first video.
Oh yeah, man, don't worry.
No, I will make a YouTube video and it was going to be about the Lego. It will be about the Lego, the world's biggest store. But I think it's going to become more about our adventure. I think now. So if you want to see, guys,
I was saying more about the Lego video because of what happened to our mate Sariel. I know that's probably a way another topic, but like I was saying, you remember what we were talking about Sariel?
Yeah. No, so dude, it wasn't only Sariel. I'm pretty sure Michael from Bricking Around has also left the RLFM.
That's been a while though, hasn't it? That's been a while though, hasn't it?
No.
No?
Not for Michael up here, no.
I thought Bricking. What's the other one I'm thinking of?
The Western Australian dude.
That's the one. Is that not Bricking Around?
No, he's Bricking Around from up here.
Yeah, okay.
Come for the store, stay for the adventure. That's right, Holly. It certainly was an adventure. It was a very packed 2 days.
It was fun. It was great.
Ugh.
What did they say about the show at Lego? Kevin. Bill?
What did they say about the show? What show in particular?
I think every show was mentioned. When we were at the head office, I think every show was mentioned.
Every show was mentioned, yeah. So...
Yeah, I think every show was mentioned. Either way.
Come see the smallest Lego store in Longreach. That's an adventure.
You said they mentioned my stream. Oh no, okay. So I get you now. The Spotify and the stream and stuff. There was a couple of the people, couple of the ladies from Lego head office were chatting about different things and obviously marketing meetings that that you talk about, how are you marketing your brand? Like Bill, how are you marketing your club? What's happening with the club? What's happening to the brand? Anyway, I was talking to Troy. So Troy will be the new CEO of Lego Australia, I think in a month or so when Colin leaves, because Colin's gone to Singapore. And I was talking to Troy about our Twitch channel, and he was asking us about, what are your numbers like on Twitch? What do you get for the re-uploads and the views and stuff? And I said, this is what we get on Twitch. And then I upload and he goes, are you bigger? Are you as big or are you better than Jay and Richard's podcast? And I'm like, my re-audio uploads are bigger than Jay and Richard's podcast.
Oh,
but
wow.
I don't know their numbers. I was just G'ing them up. Anyway, then as we're walking out, one of the marketing girls said to me, see you later, guys. See you later, Bilsy. We'll talk about Twitch. And I'm like, wait, what? Huh? What? And then we're walking, literally going down the elevator. I'm asking Greg. I'm asking Bill, crap, what's her email? What's her email? Crap, what's her email? Like, I didn't know what she was talking about. But so now I've got an email. I'm going to be like, hey, remember we were talking about my Twitch? So hopefully something comes from it. I genuinely don't know. Brent, what do you want?
He's late to the party. Go away, Brent.
What do you want?
Sound
Brent?
like an Aussie dad then. Brent, what do you want? Get out of here.
We're waiting for you, Brent. What do you want?
Yeah.
What's Holly shouting out to? What's Helena? The quarter zip cream polo turtlenecks ascends to power. Eh? Oh, I see what he's done. So on Twitch, he's using the bits thing. He redeemed the speaking ban, so I stopped talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, they actually, Brett, now think about it. They did talk about how upset they were with Seinfeld not selling very well, that it probably could have done better if it was.
Oh, snap. Somebody get the icicle for that burn.
Oh, please. Well, I didn't see it, mate. I was too busy indulging in my own self-wellness and my ego, okay? These streams have had more viewers than paid by Twitch. Yeah, mate, imagine if we were in a hot tub.
Right, let's do it. Let's do it. We need to get to a hot tub.
Well,
Let's do it.
We should have done it when we filmed Lego Masters when we were legit in bloody hot tubs. By the way,
I love how it's just you in there and Bilsy, man. Like I sometimes think you guys forget that.
Where's our brick, Bill? Where's our brick? Like this, Henry. We made a brick and didn't put you in it.
Henry's photographer.
Hang on, no, I can put you in it, Henry. I just can't reach my Chinese New Year set right now.
Oh. Brick Vention hot tub stream. There you go. Done.
Oh, snap.
Critter, I did talk to my partner about that Tokyo/Chicago Lego trip, and I didn't get a no, which was good. Never got a yes, but I didn't get a no. So you never know. All right, we are past Bill's bedtime. We will can the Monday here, the stream at 1 hour. I'll see you Wednesday night though. Wednesday night is the raid train. That's the big one. Probably hang out for about 2 hours on Wednesday. Don't forget, go and win that suitcase, people. Follow that link. Guess the numbers. Closest to the number, whoever gets the number first will win that suitcase. Bright pink carry-on suitcase. Thanks to Rick James. And don't forget, go see Rick James. You know, he's the, not just the sponsor, but obviously the best
of Lego.
Lego.
Godfather of Lego.
He is the proper retail cheap person of Lego. And G, I don't know what the crying emoji is, but I love you, brother. Critter, I put the number in that you told me. Well, say you should. I want you to win. By the way, I want that $300 too if you do win. See you later, people. Much love.